High volatility in Diffusion Pharmaceuticals Incorporated stock price on Friday, which ended trading at 97 cents, updated on January 8, 2021. Buy or hold candidate since December 23, 2020 gained 31.08%. The Diffusion Pharmaceuticals Incorporated stock price gained 3.67% on the last trading day, Friday, 8 January 2021, rising from 94 cents to 97 cents. During the day the stock fluctuated 12.32% from a day low at 87 cents to a day high of 98 cents. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 31.08% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has increased on the last day along with the price, which is a positive technical sign, and, in total, 814,000 more shares were traded than the day before. In total, 2 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $1.90 million. The stock lies the upper part of a very wide and falling trend in the short term, and this may normally pose a very good selling opportunity for the short-term trader as reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be expected. A breakup at the top trend line at $1.04 will firstly indicate a slower falling rate, but may be the first sign of a trend shift. Given the current short-term trend, the stock is expected to fall -3.42% during the next 3 months and, with a 90% probability, hold a price between 59 cents and $1 at the end of this 3-month period. Signals and forecast. The Diffusion Pharmaceuticals Incorporated stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, giving a positive forecast for the stock. Also, there is a general buy signal from the relation between the two signals where the short-term average is above the long-term average. On corrections down, there will be some support from the lines at 90 cents and 77 cents. A breakdown below any of these levels will issue sell signals. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3 months moving average convergence divergence, MACD. Volume is rising along with the price. This is considered to be a good technical signal. Some negative signals were issued as well, and these may have some influence on the near short-term development. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Tuesday, January 5, 2021, and so far it has fallen -6.73%. Further fall is indicated until a new bottom pivot has been found. Support, risk and stop loss. Diffusion Pharmaceuticals Incorporated finds support from accumulated volume at 94 cents, and this level may hold a buying opportunity as an upwards reaction can be expected when the support is being tested. This stock may move very much during a day, volatility, and with a very large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band. This stock is considered to be very high risk. During the last day, the stock moved 11 cents between high and low, or 12.32%. For the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 14.42%. Our recommended stop loss, 92 cents, -5.56%. This stock has very high daily movements and this gives very high risk. There is a sell signal from a pivot top found 3 days ago. Is Diffusion Pharmaceuticals Incorporated stock a buy? Several short-term signals are positive. Despite the stock being in a falling trend, we conclude that the current level may hold a buying opportunity as there is a fair chance for stock to perform well in the short term. We have upgraded our analysis conclusion for this stock since the last evaluation from a hold/accumulate to a buy candidate. Current score, 1.276. Predicted opening price for Diffusion Pharmaceuticals Incorporated of Monday, January 11, 2021. The predicted opening price is based on yesterday's movements between high, low, and the closing price. Fair opening price January 11, 2021. Current price 94 cents. Diffusion Pharmaceuticals Incorporated is a clinical stage company which engages lead product candidate, transcrocetinate sodium, also known as trans-sodium crocetinate, for use in those life-threatening conditions in which cellular oxygen deprivation is the basis for significant unmet medical needs. The company was founded by David G. DFFN is overvalued compared to its price of $1.19 per share, has below average safety, and is currently rated a hold. Recommendation, REC. Hold. REC reflects the cumulative effect of all the vector vest parameters working together. These parameters are designed to help investors buy safe, undervalued stocks rising in price. Value. Current price, $1.19. Current value, 40 cents. DFFN has a current value of 40 cents per share, compared to a price of $1.19 per share. This stock is currently overvalued. Value is computed from forecasted earnings per share, forecasted earnings growth, profitability, interest, and inflation rates. Upside potential, relative value/RV. Poor. RV is an indicator of long-term price appreciation potential. DFFN has an RV of 0.55, which is poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. This indicator is far superior to a simple comparison of price and value because it is computed from an analysis of projected price appreciation 3 years out, AAA corporate bond rates, and risk. Safety, relative safety/RS. Poor. RS is an indicator of risk. DFFN has an RS of 0.77, which is poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RS is computed from an analysis of the consistency and predictability of a company's financial performance, debt-to-equity ratio, sales volume, business longevity, price volatility and other factors. Timing, relative timing/RT. Very good. RT analyzes a stock's price trend. DFFN has a relative timing of 1.35, which is very good on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RT is computed from an analysis of the direction, magnitude, and dynamics of a stock's price movements day over day, week over week, quarter over quarter and year over year. If a trend dissipates, RT will gravitate toward 1.00. Overall rating, value safety timing/VST. Fair. VST is the master indicator for ranking every stock in the VectorVest database. DFFN has a VST rating of 0.99, which is fair on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. VST is computed from the square root of a weighted sum of the squares of RV, RS, and RT. Stocks with the highest VST ratings have the best combinations of value, safety, and timing. Stop price. Stop price, 86 cents. Stop is an indicator of when to sell a position. DFFN has a stop of 86 cents per share. A stock's stop is computed from a 13-week moving average of its closing prices, and is fine-tuned according to the stock's fundamentals. C. Comfort Index. Good. C is an indicator which reflects a stock's ability to resist severe and/or lengthy price declines. DFFN has a C of 1.13, which is good on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. C is based solely upon a stock's long-term price history. GRT, earnings growth rate. GRT reflects a company's 1 to 3 year forecasted earnings growth rate in % per year. DFFN has a forecasted earnings growth rate of 7.00%, which VectorVest considers to be good. EPS, earnings per share. EPS stands for leading 12 months earnings per share. DFFN has a forecasted EPS of -22 cents per share. VectorVest determines this forecast from a combination of recent earnings performance and traditional fiscal and/or calendar year earnings forecasts. PE, price-to-earnings ratio. PE shows the dollars required to buy $1 of earnings. DFFN has a PE of -5.41. The average PE of all the stocks in the VectorVest database is 61.81. A. Earnings yield. A reflects earnings per share as a % of price. DFFN has an A of -18.49%. This is below the current average of 1.62% for all the stocks in the VectorVest database. GPE, growth to PE ratio. DFFN has a GPE rating of -1.29. A stock is commonly considered to be undervalued when GPE is greater than 1.00. Dividend. VectorVest reports annual, regular, cash dividends as indicated by the most recent payments. Special distributions, one-time payments, stock dividends, etc., are not generally included in division. DFFN does not pay a dividend. DI, dividend yield. DI reflects dividend per share as a % of price. DFFN does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend yield rating. DI equals 100x, div/price. It is useful to compare DI with A. If DI is not significantly lower than A, the dividend payment may be in jeopardy. DS, Dividend Safety. DS is an indicator of the assurance that regular cash dividends will be declared and paid at current or at higher rates for the foreseeable future. DFFN does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend safety rating. Stocks with DS values above 75 typically have RS values well above 1.00 and A levels that are much higher than DI. DG, dividend growth rate. Dividend growth is a forecasted annual growth rate of a company's dividend based on historical dividend payments and dividend predictability. It is a subtle yet important indicator of a company's financial performance. It also provides some insight into the board's outlook on the company's ability to increase earnings. DFFN does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend growth rating. YSG Vector. YSG is an indicator which combines DI, DS and DG into a single value, and allows direct comparison of all dividend-paying stocks in the database. DFFN does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a YSG rating. Stocks with the highest YSG values have the best combinations of dividend yield, safety, and growth. These are the stocks to buy for somewhat above current income and long-term growth. UVVol. UVVol is the 50-day moving average of daily volume as computed by VectorVest. DFFN has an UVVol of 1,334,784 shares traded per day. Percent volume. Percent volume reflects the percent change in today's trading volume as compared to the UVVol. Percent volume equals volume, UVVol, 100. DFFN had a percent volume of 1,253.11% on Monday, January 11, 2021. Percent PRC. DFFN price changed 22.68% from the prior day's closing price. Sales. DFFN has annual sales of 0. Sales growth. Sales growth is the sales growth rate in percent over the last 12 months. DFFN has a sales growth of 0.00% per year. This is poor. Sales per share, SPS. DFFN has annual sales of $0 per share. Price to sales ratio, PS. DFFN has a PS of 0.00. Shares. DFFN has 64 million shares of stock outstanding. Market capitalization. DFFN has a market capitalization of 76 million. Business sector. DFFN has been assigned to the drug business sector. VectorVest classifies stocks into over 200 industry groups and 40 business sectors. Industry group. DFFN has been assigned to the drug, biomedical/genetic, industry group. VectorVest classifies stocks into over 200 industry groups and 40 business sectors.